congratulations. It's a huge moment in the club's history. How does it feel as a coach to have gotten them to this moment?
Yeah, mate, it is a piece of history for us, and I think I touched on it throughout the week. We wanted to create history when we first got together as a full squad mid-January. We went through our little, set some goals and whatnot for the year, and this was one of them, to make the finals. And mate, I'm so impressed by these guys. With how they adapt and deal with scenarios in games. I mean, we played tonight for 30 minutes with 14 men, but they weren't rattled. And we never sensed it up in the coach's box. We have every bit of belief in Kyle and the lads out there, and I think a benefit for us is our experience and the guys we have out there, and that just flows on and rubs off on the younger guys. So it's a great achievement for the club, WA Rugby, all the staff and players that have played before us and been involved in the club before us. It's the first time making the finals. We spoke with that during the week as well. It's important to acknowledge them.
It's such a crazy game as well. Like, we don't expect anything different now. I guess with the Force, it's like they just never give up.
Mate, we never ever give up, and like I said, I think that comes from our strong leaders and composed leaders, and mate, they're a tough bunch of guys. I can honestly say that they have so much ticker, and they play for each other.
Jordan, just an amazing performance from him. I guess we've seen glimpses already throughout the season, but what he did tonight is going to turn a lot of heads. What did you make of that?
It was a crucial night for him. There was a lot of aerial contests, kicking for both sides of the team, because it was obviously a bit of an arm wrestle there for a while. So it was a big game for him in that regard. But I think guys like that, your guys that you look to break open games, and you want to get the ball to those type of players, and he delivered tonight. He was great.
Yeah, it's not a loan deal at the Force. Is there any way that you can convince him to stay on another season?
Yeah, mate, if these cases keep popping up, we'll keep him here. But look, he's a wonderful addition, and he's a great lad as well. What he gives us off the field, he's very popular, and we're very fortunate he landed on our doorstep, and he's doing really well for us.
Kyle, this club must be so close to your heart in so many ways. What's it like knowing that finals are here now?
Yeah,
16 years.
It's great. Yeah, it's obviously I've been supporting the Force since the inception of in 06, and then obviously had the honour of representing them, and to be part of the first team to ever make it through to the finals, it's just it's truly humbling. So it's been a grind for the Force for the last 16 years, and hopefully this is just the start for us going through in the next couple of weeks, and we can actually do some damage and get some results in the next few weeks.
What were the emotions like? Were there any tears or anything like that?
No, the boys are pretty happy. I think Sambo touched on it before. We had some great energy off the bench, and just to close the game out in the last couple of minutes. Just super proud of the boys, and hats off to them. And you saw the emotion on the field there. The boys were so happy. I think we spent about 5 minutes hugging each other before we decided to shake the Queensland boys' hand. So, it just goes to show how much it means to us and how much it means to represent Western Australia.
You touched on you hope to do some damage now in the finals. I guess after these 3 wins that you've had in the past 3 weeks, confidence must be pretty high then.
Yeah, of course. The Brumbies are a quality outfit. They've been notoriously the best Australian Super Rugby side in the last, in history actually. So for us, we're up for a big challenge. But we're building some great momentum here, and Sambo touched on it in the change room. We've got some great belief and trust in each other that we do have the quality, and then we do have the squad to go forward and do some damage in this competition.
And so just from your perspective, what do you think the guys can achieve now from this
all the way, no doubt. You got to ride the wave. In positions like this where we've proven we can win tight games, and finals footy. You're going to be in tight contests, and I think we have the confidence going into the semi next week, over in Canberra, of grinding out a game, whatever it takes. We'll be in a good position to win the game. It's a nice turnaround for us. With the Saturday fixture next week, so we'll recover well first off, and then have a really good prep week.
3 yellow cards tonight. How much will you touch on that during the week in terms of, I guess, not many teams can win games when they get 3 yellow cards and all?
Yeah, that's right. Look, it's a positive. 30 minutes with 14 men, and to not allow the scoreboard to blow out on us was really important. And I think just tactically we were pretty smart in those periods when we had guys off the field. But it's 3 in one game is pretty tough, and to come away with the win, it's fantastic, and that just adds to that little bit more belief that we have that we can win games in those situations.
And what was the deal with Rob Carney in the end?
Yeah, poor Robbie. Look, he was in, and then he just had a little bit of tightness through his leg again, the same leg. We just didn't want to run the risk. He was obviously in, and then a late withdrawal for us. Probably that belief again that we're going to go to the finals. So we didn't want to risk him tonight and get him ready for the finals.
So do you think that he'll come back next week?
Yeah, it was a little tweak, mate, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, I heard the song in there, pretty epic. What was that like being in the middle of that?
Yeah, it's great. Marcy's he's a great songmaster. He really does get the boys cheered up with that. A couple of tone-deaf boys in the team, though, I can assure you that. But no, it's great. The atmosphere in there was great. So, yeah, hopefully we can sing another song next week, Saturday night.
And how do you navigate with COVID and everything, the lockdown, and what's your plans over the next 72 hours?
Well, I can honestly tell you we've been through it, so we're okay with it. Whatever happens, if we have to fly out tomorrow, we fly out tomorrow. If we stay here and have a good prep week here, in our own nest, all the better. But we've had to adapt pretty quick, and I know I keep referring to it, or I have a couple of times, but we also address this at camp at the start of the year. That there's going to be challenges and hurdles throughout this competition, and we've got to be able to adapt to it, and we're okay. We've had some good wins on the road this year in this competition, so if we have to leave early and get over there and prep, we'll deal with that.
Yeah. And how long would you let the guys just soak up tonight, and when do you shift your attention to the Brumbies?
Oh, pretty quickly. Yeah. We'll just get through our medicals now in the change room. The guys, hopefully pull up pretty well tomorrow, and then we'll start straight away into the Brumbies.
Injury-wise, anything tonight?
No, pretty good. I think Stander went down early, just had a bit of a neck issue, but he played the rest of the game, mate, so he was fine. Yeah.
Congratulations again. Oh,
sorry, I have one question.
Yep.
How disappointed were you when there was no Britney Spears?
Absolutely devastated. I will be having a word to Marcy right now after this conversation.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. I'll be pushing for that one. Keep pushing hard. # free Britney.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Cheers.
And next let's pass on this.
Good man.
Cheers.
Thanks, Chatters.
Cheers, Justin. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Enjoy.